It's okay that you're not okay. Meeting grief and loss in a culture that doesn't understand. Speaking of family, sometimes families really do stick together and cooperate after a death or catastrophic event. Those are the exceptions, not the rule. Nothing brings out the crazy in a family quite like death. Arguments over what is done with the body, especially if there was no legal document outlining the person's wishes, whether or not there should be a permanent memorial, what anniversary event should look like. In the best of worlds, these things would be negotiated with skill, compassion, and understanding. The best of worlds, however, doesn't often exist. Death throws a monkey wrench into family dynamics. Strained relationships that had found a relatively happy level of mutual tolerance flare into knockdown fights. Opinions and needs all jockey for space. Everyone needs to be seen and be heard. Old conflicts get brought up. Relatives who were distant in life come out of the woodwork. People you think have your back disappear into their own wounded silence. Death shakes everyone up. In my own experience, and in the stories I've heard, it seems that however someone behaved pre-death, they will be more of that in the aftermath of death. The people who tend to be calm and rational remain calm and rational. Those who try to include varying viewpoints coming to an argument with compassion and patience tend to do more of the same, and those who argue, blame, and generally act with poor skills do that. There are so many different ways family conflict shows up in these situations. I can't cover all of them. Maybe that's what's more effective than coming up with a solution for each scenario, is to give you one way to respond to all of them. In all interpersonal challenges, death-related or otherwise, my usual advice is to behave in such a way that you can look back on the experience and feel you used good, healthy skills of negotiation, compassion, and self-advocacy. The way you behave under this kind of stress is really the only thing under your control. If you found yourself arguing over what goes where and how, please be gentle with each other's hearts, including your own. There's really no winner in these situations, no matter who wins the battle over memorials or possessions. The person you love is still dead. This really is a time to ask yourself which of these battles feels most important to you and place your energy there. It's not necessary or helpful to fight every battle or respond to every challenge. Sometimes ignoring poor behavior or bratty demands is the wisest action. Do your best to maintain healthy boundaries, voice your needs, and step away from battles when you can. If something is important to you, advocate for yourself and your family, and remember that no matter what the outcome, your love and connection to the person you've lost can never be taken away. I am grateful that when my dad passed away, my sister and I pretty much agreed on everything. And he didn't have a lot of possessions to fight over, and we probably wouldn't have anyway. But yeah, I do wish that RJ and I had more of a discussion of what to do when he passed. It was just we just didn't. I do talk to people a lot about making sure everything is in place and their wishes are written down somewhere, because it's very hard. It's very hard for me that, for both my dad and for RJ, I was was the one that made that call, that last stop trying to save him. I didn't, I still struggle with it. I know that, I did the right things. I know that. 99% of the time, it's that 1% in the middle of the night of, is that what he really would have wanted? And I know that it was. It just, anyway, yeah, it can get rough sometimes. I'm not looking forward to when my parents go. My mom and my stepdad, I have a feeling it's not gonna be as peaceful. Anyway, yeah. Monday, back to work. It was Good Friday, so got lots to do today. I hope you have a decent day, and if you need someone I'm here to hear, please reach out.